Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron Campbell. I'm a 4th year computing and graphics design student, and I want to tell you why you should vote for me for Welfare, Community and Diversity Officer. Throughout my 4 years at UEA, I've had the pleasure of meeting so many wonderful fellow students. I've had so many great experiences and so many opportunities to just engage and interact with other people. And I think this is what makes me perfect for this role. So I want to take some time to tell you about some of the things that I have planned to do if I get elected. So one of the things that I would like to introduce is regular meetings. This will probably be every 2 weeks or maybe a month, where you guys could come and speak to me and hopefully some other members of the SU and talk about the problems that you are facing and the problems that you see the university facing, and we can build practical steps to try and solve some of these issues. So another issue that I'm really passionate about is reducing the use of terms like BAME and POC within the SU. These terms overgeneralize, and when using the term BAME can actually be more damaging than doing good. So I want to break it down into things like Black students issues, Asian students issues, Hispanic student issues, and let's look about how we can solve each individual group's overwhelming issues. Another issue that is close to my heart is mental health. As somebody who struggles with mental health, I understand the importance of having a students' union that not only helps you with your mental health, but prioritizes mental health and understands that it's a very key and important issue throughout our lives as a student. And I, for one, want to make sure that all students are being supported, and we're doing it in ways that are practical and feasible. Another thing that I want to address is the thoughts, needs and concerns of those students who don't spend the majority of their time on campus. I have a lot of friends who either commute from far distances or on things like placement, and these students often feel left out and unheard by the Students' Union. I want to make sure that your voice is heard more than anything. So while I think it's great talking about some of the stuff that I want to do, I also want to tell you just a little bit about some of the stuff that I have done that I think makes me perfect for this role. So some of the stuff that I've done includes being a co-founder of the Eradicate Hate campaign. This is an SU campaign that now runs across the whole of the university that helps with things like discrimination, racial biases and microaggressions. I was the Equality and Diversity Officer for both ACS, one of the largest cultural societies, and Urban Female Movement. I was also the POC officer for Pride Sock, and I've been a social secretary for basketball. I've had the privilege of being part of UEA's wider community. This includes doing things like hosting Glow Global, being present at the signing of the Equality Charter, attending things like UEA's Big Shift Days, where I've worked with students and higher ups alike to talk about student experience and how we can improve it. I've also worked with charities like Society Alive, who work out the Hive and are all about student welfare. And I've also had a hand in some teaching diversity training. As somebody who studies computing and graphic design, I've had the privilege of also making an impact within the School of Computing Science. This includes being on the SSLC as well as various other groups where we've discussed issues around student experience and how to improve student experience. One other thing that I've done was I'm the founder of the UEA, BAME and LGBT group. These are groups of people from similar backgrounds where they can share their experiences, discuss and learn together in a safe space. One thing I'm super proud of is my activism, speaking up for students of UEA as well as the wider global community. This includes last summer when the Black Lives Matter movement reached new heights. I wrote an open letter to the university explaining to them how I felt and why I think they should speak up more. And thanks to the support of so many students, we were able to get a response from the university. This is something that I would like to continue if I get elected, making sure that no matter what the issue is, no matter who it affects, we're speaking up and providing support, encouragement and opportunities for students to get involved and make a difference, not just to the UEA campus, but to the wider community as a whole. I would describe myself as someone who is selfless, caring, passionate and dedicated to whatever I put to my mind. Now, it's all great me telling you this, but allowing some other people to speak about why they think I'm great for this role.
Voting for Aaron Campbell means you're voting for someone who genuinely wants to make a long-lasting impact.
I'm honestly truly passionate about this, and I know that he's going to make a difference in his role.
You should vote for Aaron because for the last few years he's been doing the job, just not had the official role title.
I also know that he'll work very hard to make your voices heard.
I'm really passionate about the cause, and I think he can just bring so much to the union.
And you're also voting for someone who has consistently and tirelessly made positive contributions in order to increase diversity.
I would like to personally thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you can see that I'm right for this role. If you want to find out more information, please check out my manifesto on the SU website. Also, please follow my socials as I'll be posting all week with campaign information and more of the stuff that I want to do. Guys, thank you so much. I just want to remind you all that every vote matters. Every single vote matters. So please, please, please go out and vote. And I hope that you'll vote for me. Vote AA, vote Aaron Campbell for welfare, community and diversity. Peace, love and blessings to you all. Hashtag AA all the way. I'm gone. This includes working with... I've had the privilege of working with higher ups alike about student experience and how to improve